Okay, hi, my name is Kyra, and welcome to my channel. Oh my god, that feels kind of weird saying, because it's my first YouTube video, my name is Kyra. I'm gonna be starting a makeup channel. I've been doing makeup for about 3 years now, just kind of like the simple stuff for the most part. But in the last year, I would say that's probably when I've been like pushing my skill more. I've been been seeing makeup as like an art form more than something to make myself beautiful. I already feel like I'm pretty beautiful, and I feel that makeup doesn't necessarily make someone pretty, it just kind of like enhances what somebody already has. You've probably heard that a million times. But when I do like my eyeshadow looks, I don't know, I'm always like look at myself and I feel like that it makes me look really narcissistic, but I just love seeing like what I can create. It probably still sounds really narcissistic, but I don't know, I just love like the art, and like I don't know, it's just like really cool seeing what you can make and like on your own face and like kind of wear it out. Yeah, that's kind of just like my take on makeup, and a little bit about me. So today I'm just gonna be kind of doing more of an out there eye look. I guess it's not the everyday typical eye look probably for everyone, but thank you so much for watching. I guess this is so weird saying, I'm so not used to it, but I guess we're gonna get right into it. I've already prepped my skin. I usually just use moisturizer and maybe like a little facial mist. I don't do primer. Yeah, so my skin is all prepped. It's washed from last night. And so we're just gonna get right on into it. So first, let's put this up. I am one to always have my hair up. If I'm home, my hair is always up in a bun like this. I don't know if it's bad for my hair, but it's just me. Make it look a little presentable for my first YouTube video. Oh my god, that's so weird saying. I'm super sorry, by the way, if you hear wind in the back. I don't really have like a YouTube setup, so I'm doing this right next to my window, and it is extremely windy out right now. So I guess we should probably start with foundation. Usually I do my eye looks first and then do foundation. That's just like the way I found it's worked best for me. But I think I'm gonna try and switch it up because I already know kind of like what kind of eye look I'm doing, so I don't necessarily have to worry about like if I mess up or change my mind about disturbing my foundation, because yeah, that's just a problem of mine. I'm super worried about messing it up, so that's why I choose most of the time to do my eye looks first. So let's get into it. Today I think I'm going to take a little bit of the Tarte foundation, as well as a little bit of the One Mild Focus foundation. It's a pretty good combo for me. The Tarte one's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily something I'd recommend, especially for the controversy it had, if you know. It was about a year ago. So, by the way, these foundation shades are too dark for me, but I am super pasty, so I use foundation that's a little bit darker for me, so I just gotta make sure I get my neck. I need a mirror. 1 second. So I'm gonna be getting my mirror out. So, one reason that I've decided to start my YouTube channel is I've been posting my looks more recently. I've been doing looks more recently than I have been in the past. I don't know, and a lot of people just tell me about like that they think I should start a channel and that they'd really enjoy watching it, or that they just want to know kind of like how I do it, I guess, or they just want me to do their makeup. I don't know. But, I don't know, it makes me feel good when people say that. I mean, it probably makes anyone feel good when people say that they want to learn something from you. I don't know, I like that. And as you can see, I just got a bunch of foundation in my hair. Oh boy, what a great way to start it. Okay, so I put some on my neck, and I wore a turtleneck, so this will be interesting. Now I'm just gonna buff it in. Now for me, I like using a sponge, but I feel like for my neck especially, this is the easiest way. And I just got a bunch of foundation on my turtleneck. Great. I'm just gonna go in with a little brush and blend it in. Like I said, I usually use a sponge, but this just makes it go really fast. And I usually go in and like blend it out with the sponge anyway, because the sponge really, it just perfects it, in my opinion. Some people like brushes and some people like sponges. It's up to pretty much anyone. Okay, so I'm gonna finish buffing this out and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, my foundation is on, and now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced concealer and just put a little bit on. Gotta get away those under eyes, as well as I like highlighting here and here. I don't know if it makes so much of a difference, but I think like it does highlight the face a little bit, and I like it to be highlighted right there, go down the nose bridge. And you don't need a lot, especially with this one, because it's pretty full coverage concealer, but that's just what I like. And now I'm gonna spray my sponge just so it's a little nice. Oh, and I used just the Mario Badescu facial spray. I like my skin to be pretty glowy. I don't know. And a lot of people do. I just think that it makes, let's focus here, come on, I'm right here. Okay, there we go. I don't know if a lot of people like the glowy skin. I just think it makes the skin look a lot more alive. I don't know if that makes sense, and youthful. It just looks so good in my opinion. And I have to be careful with my forehead creasings when I do my concealer, because it likes to do that. And I like to set my foundation and concealer with powder, and I usually do it right away, like after I blend it out, just so I don't get creases, especially with my under eyes, because my under eyes crease really fast. I usually have creases no matter what if I set my eyelids. And now I'm gonna just set my under eyes. I put concealer on my lid, but I'm gonna try and keep that wet, just because I like to use a wet base when I do my eyeshadow, especially with my colorful looks, which is what I'm going to be doing today. And I just think it makes the eye look pop so much more. Like the color is so much bolder than it would be if you used a dry base. But if you're not comfortable doing a wet base, then do a dry base. It's fully up to you, whatever works best for you. Oh my god, this is so weird. I'm so not used to this. But I am super excited to start this channel. I don't know where it's gonna go or how it's gonna be, but I am super excited to see where it takes me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that wind in the background. There's really nothing I didn't do. I really wanted to film this. And I hope it doesn't bother you all that much. I hope that was a big gust, and it just knocked over my phone. And I will be right. Okay, I'm back after that little mishap. I set the rest of my face with just a little bit of my under eye powder. Oh, and if you want to know what I use, well, I powdered the cap. I just use the oh, come on, focus. Okay, I use the Maybelline powder. It's pretty good and it's pretty inexpensive. Now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe contour palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade. I like this shade. This palette is super pigmented, so you have to be really careful, but it looks pretty good. Now, I like to contour right about right here, right on the top of my cheekbone, and don't go too low, and bring it up to my forehead. I don't really really know what to talk about. I don't know. I'm still it's still weird to me that I'm actually doing this, but like I said, I'm super excited to see where this goes. I have no idea what will happen, but we will see. I just love makeup, and it's probably my biggest interest. I mean, I'd love to make a career out of it one day, but I guess we'll just kind of see. And now I'm just gonna bring it lightly onto the chin. Just I don't know if it makes too much of a difference, but I think that just kind of ties in, just to make sure that there's no line of demarcation between your neck and your face, because you don't want that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in just with the same low shade and contour my nose. You know, make it look like I can't breathe, even though I can't. I don't know. Nose contour isn't really that big of a deal to me. I don't mind my nose. Usually I kind of struggle with nose contour and making it look sister snatched. Probably looks really harsh right now, but usually I make it pretty harsh and then I just go in and like buff it out with my sponge and some powder. And it like dulls it all down. I'm so sorry if I keep blocking this with my palette. I'm trying not to. Okay. So now that's done. And I'm gonna go in with my cream blush. Now, I love blush. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. There is this one Instagrammer from France I've been loving. I love her style. I love her look. It inspires me to do a lot of stuff. And her blush is always super intense. I think part of it is because she, you know, adds it on when she edits her photos, but also like she just does it in general. And usually when I use powder blushes, I can't get that same look, or that it doesn't stay as intense as I want it. But using a cream blush really helps. So I'm using the a convertible color from Stila in the shade Helllllooooo. Oh my god, that was way off. Lilium. Oh, if you can see that, it's backwards on there, but Lilium. And I just take a low brush, dab it in there a little bit. And it's pigmented, so you have to be careful. Okay, I think I have enough on there. And you just rub it on. And it makes the skin really like just glowy, and I don't know, I just love the blush look. I don't know, I've always loved blush, and highlighter, of course, who doesn't love a good highlight? But oh, if you can focus, I hope you can see it, but it's pretty intense. I guess for most people probably wouldn't wear it. I guess I can see it more in person now. But I'm just gonna do it to the other side. And I take it pretty far up. I take it pretty far, much all over the face. Not all over the face, but you know what I mean? Like, it goes over a majority of my face. I think it just really makes my, it keeps going out of focus, I'm so sorry. Come on. Hello. Okay, there we go. That was so ugly, I'm so sorry. But it makes the skin, I think, look more natural. And even though I wear full coverage, I love like making my skin looking perfect and natural and glowy. Okay, so that's it. And I'm just gonna, sorry. Okay, now I'm going to move into my next step, which could be a lot of things. I've decided I'm gonna go in for highlight, and it's kind of crumbly, so I don't want to hold it up. Oh no. I accidentally put my nail into it when I was opening it, so we love that. And this is the Maybelline, the Master Chrome one, and this is the Nikki Tutorials collaboration that she did with them. So if you know Nikki, this is a blinding highlight. Be careful if you don't like highlight, but I love the glow, so we're gonna pile it on there, sister. Oh, yes. Love highlights. And I put it on here and I bring it up around my brow bone. And then, here. Do it on the top of my lip, my chin. I do it very lightly on my chin, not very intense. And then on my nose, gotta be careful. Bring it up right here, down, and the other side now. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I really want to make this setup better. But you know, I got no money. I'm trying to get a new job. Oh no. Life is pretty good right now. I'm super excited. I actually might be getting a new job soon, so I hope that works out, and possibly I can save up to get, you know, a better camera, a better setup. So let's cross our fingers, because I would love to continue this, just because it's my passion. So we got some highlight on, and now I think we're gonna go on to eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go grab that, and we're gonna get into eyeshadow, my favorite part. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in and add just a touch more concealer, just to make sure that my eye, the base of it, is wet, because that's gonna make my color pop, and I'm doing a colorful look, so I really want my color to pop. Blend it in with sponge. And get all over. Oh my god, this is so out of focus. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, there we go. And we'll probably have to buff it in after I do one side, but just to get rid of the creasing, to make sure my eyeshadow doesn't crease. Anyway, so I'm gonna go in with the James Charles Morphe palette. I love this thing. At least, you know, at first I didn't think I was gonna get it, but more recently I've been getting into colorful looks, and they're so much fun. So this palette is perfect. I'm sure if you know makeup, you've definitely seen this, you've definitely heard about it, because everybody's talking about it, because this palette slays. Thank you, James Charles, for this palette. So we're gonna go in with this, and I'm gonna take just a simple brush. I'm gonna go in to the yellow shade, which is B. Okay, so take that. I'm gonna put it like right here. I'm gonna blend it up here. I don't really know like how to describe this. It's just going up towards like the front of my brow. And just buffing out. I don't know exactly what you wanna call this area. Your tear. That's your tear, or your tear socket. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do it to the other side. Now, eyeshadow is a process. For me, it really depends on how long it takes me. Like, if I know what I'm doing, I'm usually faster. If I'm just kind of just doing whatever, sometimes it takes me longer. Or if I'm just playing around, it doesn't take me as long, because I'm just kind of playing. But eyeshadow is a process. It takes a lot of blending and making sure that everything is cohesive and it looks really good. So I guess like my biggest tip, even though I'm not the greatest at makeup, and I'm, always working and pushing myself to develop my skills, I would say take your time. Time is probably like the biggest thing. You're not gonna be amazing right away. It's gonna take practice, and that's definitely true for me. My makeup has come a long way from where I started. So next I'm gonna take, I think it's called Love That. It's this shade right here. And I'm just gonna take this little dual fiber brush. I don't know. It's an okay brush. It gets the job done. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of my eye and blend it into the yellow. And now with the James Charles palette, I'm sure most of you, if you're watching this, know, but it is pretty much a pure pigment palette. So that means it is really pigmented because it's pure pigment, whereas other eyeshadows are blended with other stuff, so they can still be pigmented, but they're diffused. Oh my god, this wind, I swear. I am so sorry. Hopefully the next video will not have that. This is quite awful. I'm gonna blend this and do it on the other side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've blended it to how I wanted it. I went in with the yellow, the brush that I had the yellow on, and I blended it together a little bit more just to make it more cohesive. Didn't take me that long. I'm so sorry about this setup. I do my makeup right on the edge of my bed. I get the best natural lighting, so yeah. I guess I wanted a video with good lighting. I think this is pretty good for my first video. Then I'm gonna take this color, which I think is Brother. Yeah, Brother? No. Playground. So I have the shade with the, oh my god, this, I'm so sorry, with the names right here, so that's why I'm looking down. I'm gonna take that lightly on this little fluffy brush, and I'm first gonna like kind of stamp it on the outside of my lid just to get that color on there, and also kind of put it in the shape that I want. Sorry, if I'm quiet, I'm really trying to focus, and especially because I'm using a pretty decent sized brush for this, but I really want to get a nice blended shape with this, so I got focus. And now I'm just gonna kind of take it and blend it with the pink that I have in the middle. And we'll have to go in and add more pink just so we can bring it out, because the blue, as you can see, turned it into some purple. No, this video, or this eyeshadow, I just came to mind, but there's like this ice cream called like Superman. I don't think I like it. I haven't had it in a long time, but it kind of looks like that. Doesn't it have like these like yellow, pink, blue colors in it? I mean, I could be wrong. Oof, I don't know. The blue kind of blended in. So we'll get the pink back, just kind of stamp on the color and blend it. The key thing is blending, and don't add too much eyeshadow at one time. Some people add a lot of eyeshadow at one time, and it seems to work out for them. For me, I like to kind of like build it up and work towards it. It makes for me better blending and just looks better overall. So the wind is kicking back up, and I'm gonna pretty much just finish blending this up a little bit, and then I'll be back and I'll have it on the other side as well. So be back in it. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I've added the blue on the other side, and I've got it pretty blended, and I think I got pretty much all the color where I want it. I'm planning on cutting the crease, so I'm just trying to get some shadow here, because it's just gonna help me after I cut the crease. I'm just taking it more onto the lid, if you can see. Okay, so now I gotta dig out my brush that I love to cut my existence, cut my eyeball. I guess I probably should have done that before I started filming that. That probably would have been the smart idea, right? No, I just like to make my life more difficult than it needs to be. Come on. Okay, I guess I'll be right back because I need time to find this brush. Okay, so I've blended all of this out. I have blue on both sides, and I just made sure that it's blended how I want. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Too Faced concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm going to try and cut my crease. And I'm going to do kind of more of like a halo eye, so that means like cutting it more in the center. I'm taking this pretty fine, ooh no, Morphe brush, sorry, I just put my elbow in my palette. And now this takes a lot of time and a lot of concentration, just at least for me, because I like to make sure like it's nice. So I'm gonna dip my hand in my concealer and just gonna lightly tap it, and you start with a very little amount of product and start sketching out what you want to do. Now this is probably the ugliest position. Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm trying to focus. Oh, I'm so sorry I blocked like that whole thing. So, as you can see, I've got my shape pretty much laid out, I think. Didn't take me very long, but I've been cutting creases more lately, so I've been getting practices. And I took it a little bit above my natural crease, just so it shows a little bit more, at least like the color I want. Sorry, I'm trying to find, ooh, it's over here, I think. Well, another similar brush. I'm gonna go back into my James Pearl palette, and I'm gonna go in with this shade Hello right here, this nice blue shade, and I'm gonna use that to set my lid. And one tip, which is probably something if you know makeup you already know, but I at least with shimmer shades, I like to wet my brush. It just, ooh, I'm super clumsy, I'm sorry. It just makes the shimmer pop more. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna set that on my lid, and oh no, I got some on my face. And this, we're just gonna have to like build it up to what we want. We can go in with our finger, just with like how I cut my crease. It's easiest, oh my god, hello, to go in with a brush, just to make sure you get the fine details and make it look as good as it can be. So I've got it on there pretty well. You can see cutting the crease, just you don't have to. I tried this look a little earlier with just kind of going in with the shadow, and you can do that, but I think it just looks better in my opinion to cut the crease if you're comfortable with that. Ooh, I really like how that looks. So now I'm just gonna blend this in a little bit on both sides, taking a little bit more of playground, I think, and like blending it on the blue side. Now I don't, at least for me, I want this to be cut. I want it to be defined. So I just want to blend the edges just to blend it in with the eyeshadow, but I want the top of it to be cut. I want it to be fine, defined, and sorry. Anyway, it's just blending that in a little bit to make it look more blended, because that's what blending does. Oh my god. And it's like a back and forth process, you know, just getting the final product that you want. Now I'm gonna go back in with the yellow in my inner corner. Blending that in. And yeah, just going back and forth, back and forth. Don't go too much, don't go too fast, you know, take your time, because if you take your time, even though some people are patient, that's really when you're gonna see the product that you want to see. So we have that, and I'm just gonna go in and with the pink, but I'm not gonna touch the crease that I've already cut. I'm going to go in and just kind of buff it above, so I have a pink color still, because it's getting covered up from all this blending. And yeah, so I'm just gonna finish touching this up with some blending. I am pretty sure this eye is pretty much how I want it, and I'm gonna go and do this on the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I have both my eyelids cut with the blue. And I did mess up on this eye actually. I did end up cutting my crease a little. I don't know, it just went unplanned, which happens, and you know, you just gotta get up and move on. But yeah, I really like how this is looking, and now I'm debating on how I want to finish this. Oh my god, focus. So before I put a green underneath, yeah, we're gonna go for it. Okay, so let me just find a brush that is not that dirty, but that is purple on it. Oh, here we go. This is green on it. Oh yeah, that definitely has some green on it. So I'm gonna go in with this neon green from the James palette, and that is called Social Blade. I'm just gonna use that to blend my under eye. Now this is really like a rainbow look, and probably like, oh my god, James palette, of course you do a rainbow look. I don't know, it's just kind of like what came to mind today. I sat down, and this is what I started doing. I usually don't like plan out my looks all that much. Sometimes I take inspiration from what I see online. A lot of times I just sit down and whatever comes to me, and I try and put that on my face. I'm trying to keep this more of like wing shape, I guess you could say, on my outer corner. I really don't, I mean, I think an going in with eyeliner with this look would look cool, but I think I'm just gonna throw on some lashes and call it a day. Liner is a big struggle for me. It takes me a really long time, and I guess I'm just not like super confident with my skills in it yet. And with this look, I really don't want to mess it up and have to start over, especially since I'm trying to film my first ever YouTube video for this. Oh my god, would you just focus for me? It would help me. Okay, thank you. So yeah, but I don't know, if you feel like recreating this, you know, if you feel like a wing, if you're daring, do a wing, because I feel like it will look sick with this. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that wing. I promise. Okay, I shouldn't say promise. I hope it doesn't happen again. I can't control the weather, and I really enjoy the setup I have now. I feel really comfortable with my bed and my turtleneck with sweatpants on the bottom. But of course you can't see that. I dragged my under eye shadow down pretty far. I brought it up into my wings, and I'm liking how this looks. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush. Hopefully, does this have blue on it? I think this is clean. I'm gonna go in and kind of add a little bit of a darker shade. I think this is Daddy from the James palette. It's just this little darker green. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna blend it in there, just to add a little bit more dimension in to the screen. Now this is super rainbow. I've never done a rainbow look before. I love it. I love green, so I really do like this green under eye. I have done that before, but not a full-on, you know, rainbow look, but I love it. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. I was supposed to have this rehearsal because I'm going to Orlando in a couple weeks with my band at school. We are going to be doing a parade in the Disney parks, in their night parade, and I'm super excited. I feel like that's going to be a really fun trip, so we gotta practice, even though the rehearsals have been a little, or the last rehearsal I can tell the time that they want us to go for each is a little obnoxious. but you know, just gotta suffer through because Florida is gonna be amazing. So, just gotta get through it because Florida's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so I think I'm done with my eyeshadow. I'll go back and add highlighter in a little bit, at least to like the inner corners, because inner corner highlight really ties it all together. Oh my god, my eyes are like watering. 1 second. Sorry, sometimes I can feel my eyes watering and it really bothers me. So now I'm just gonna go in with some mascara. I've been trying not to curl my lashes lately just because like I feel like this side, love my lashes on this side. This side, not so much. So I'm gonna test it out just to see if not curling my eyelashes works a little bit. I'm going with the Tarte Manager mascara. It's okay, nothing special. I'm gonna be throwing on lashes, so it really doesn't matter all that much. You know, just put on some mascara. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna do my tops and bottoms, and then we're gonna throw in some lashes and finish out this look. Okay, I'm back, and I did a few more things than I thought I was. As you can see, I added a white eyeliner in my my waterline. Oh my god, whatever that's called. I just added this NYX little eyeliner. Did my eyebrows. I used Maybelline products, nothing special, and I feel like eyebrows isn't anything too special. Everyone kind of has like their own technique. Oh my god, I'm just gonna stick with that because we're just putting on some lashes. I think I'm almost done. I just got lips and lashes, setting spray. We're good. I'm gonna be taking this Helllllooooo lashes. They're really pretty, and I am no professional at doing lashes. It's actually something that's pretty new to me. So I'm just gonna try my best. If my eyes look a little wonky, it's because I don't know. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, it fell. Was a little heart attack moment there. I'm just gonna put on my lash glue, just a little bit on the middle, a little bit more on the outside. And then we just blow on it and dry it, set it on there, hope that it looks good. My lips look super crusty because the foundation that's on there. Ooh, I think I got my lip. You blow on it because you kind of want the glue a little tacky, or you can wave it around, do a little bow. Oh my god, this is probably super annoying. I'm gonna look back on this video in a couple years if I keep up this channel and be like, what was I thinking? Whatever, we're gonna send it. And I hope you guys can see it, but I'm just gonna try and set it on my eye and set it more up at an upward angle and place it how you want it. Oh no. Okay, I think it looks a little rough right now, but we're gonna blend it in after this lash dries. I'm gonna put some, best technique is put some lash glue right there, not lash glue, eyeliner, two very different things, and just draw a little line and it helps blend that all together. I'm really kind of new at lashes, so I'm struggling a little bit, but I think they're quite necessary for this look. So, we're gonna struggle together. But I really do think that lashes, though not necessary, I guess, do make looks look, oh. Some looks just looks, without a lash, like what the heck? Looks just, they don't pull together as much. Lashes, I wish my eyelashes look like this. They'd be so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna futz with this a little bit more, especially since this one is picking up. I'm gonna futz with this a little bit more, make it look how I want, do the other lash, and then I'll kind of show you, hopefully you can see, how I blend this to make it look a little bit better. Okay, I'm back. I did a lot more than I said I would. I finished up. I just added a little bit of liner right here, some highlights, and some lipstick with some little gloss and some setting spray, and I'm done. I really like how this look came out. You know, I think, you know, I did mess up a little bit, but you know, that happens. You just kind of move on, and I'm super happy with how it worked out. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if I should make some more videos. Let me know what you want to see. But I'm super happy how this came out, and I'm super happy to start my channel. So thank you to all the people out there. If you're watching, if you pushed me to make a YouTube video, because I'm happy and excited to see where this leads. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be big. I mean, it doesn't matter, but that'd be super cool if that did happen. So I hope you like this. It's probably not the most horrible look of all, at least for some people, but I love it. Super colorful and amazing. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. This is weird to say, but like and subscribe. And let's just, I don't know, build this up. I would be super happy if you subscribed. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Kyra_honeyxo. Just changed that a little bit ago. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. I really enjoyed putting it together for you. And I'll try and, before I go, I'm going to try and post once a week. We'll see, just because of how busy, you know, life is with work and school. But yeah, we're going to try and do this once a week. But thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. And goodbye.